Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And, Kevin, that data is used for evaluating.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. The forwards for them are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Peterson in at the 2-guard. And for the Knicks. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
King outside, fires the three, hits it from three-point range.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
And it's King with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Count it.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
He's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Out to Ingram. Hayes down low. Another shot. Williamson. Yep, it counts.
You just love it when you can pick up those extra possessions, and Zion's the guy you want doing that.
And King, here we go. Over Williamson. New York, no good that time either. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Peterson. Finishes the break with a slam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play. Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
The Knicks pull it in. Ingram comes with the double team. Now the pass to King. Knocks it loose. And now the Pelicans on the break. Can they get it? They get it back. Williamson with the block.
Zion just aggressive there and great timing.
They get it again. Peterson. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. And they have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
And the double clutch jam wows the crowd. Woo.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Smith. He sinks the 11-footer.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
New York ball.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In third, the Knicks.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
by Smith. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Knox. Fires for three. And again, New York with the triple.
The offense is going to get a little bit more lethal with Knox being able to hit that.
Pelicans lead 14-12.
Covered by Smith. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Takes it from 10. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
He lobs it up. An emphatic LU jam.
Well, Smith looking now to dish to the guys who are wide open.
And no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. Tipped away. And now the Pelicans on the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Both good from the line that time.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
McBride passes to Peterson. Here's Neesmith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
New Orleans in the lead. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 6. Down low, Hayes can't cash in from close range. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game for the first quarter of play. Pelicans lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
That's a big round of applause.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
I'd love to go inside and check the dry erase board to see how much of an emphasis there was on feeding the big fella or getting the ball inside. They've done that well.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Peterson in at the 2. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Pelicans shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Barrett, no good. Pelicans leading by 5. Outside, Green. Passes it to Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Knicks ball. Substitution for
New York, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Not going to go that time. The Pelicans shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And it's Green missing. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Barrett. And the Knicks miss again.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Here's King. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Pelicans leading by 4. Here's Green. Off with the layup. King outside. Here's Knox. No good on the 3. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. They get a hand on it. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Green against Smith. And a missed layup.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
The layup missed. Knicks trail by 6. Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous, but nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Out left to the wing. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 6.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on the silver platter. Just served him up.
New Orleans moving it around. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Gamble. Pelicans with the rebound.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
1:03 left here in the second. Rebound by Williams. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The Knicks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Number 30.
And he sinks the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to Maladon. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. Neesmith, the pass to Peterson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Kicks it to Green. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joined by Coach Thibodeau. Coach, any areas to clean up in the second half?
We're missing some shots, but the thing I don't like is we're giving up the second shot. So the rebounding is something we got to get corrected.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. They looked firmly in control in the second, carving out a healthy 11-point lead. Shaq, what'd you think about what we saw from New Orleans?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half.
And now with the second half of...
Fans, a big round of applause.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. New Orleans leading by 11, so with Smith sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Williamson kicks to Ingram. The pass to Peterson. Now Hayes, guarded by Robinson. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
New York ball.
And here are the Knicks now. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And so he hits both. Knicks trail by 13. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Williamson. Peterson, that's good. Peterson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And no good, trying to use the glass. The Knicks shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Barrett, wide open, he fires. Knocks down the 3-ball. Barrett's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
Pelicans lead.
To the inside.
27.
Williamson with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now, here's Barrett. He's tightly guarded. It's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Peterson misses. Knicks trail by 12. All sorts of time. And again, it's New York.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far for New Field.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. King with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Ingram dishes to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Covered by Smith. That's his 6th miss and 12 field goal attempts. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans.
That's from...
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after
Smith Jr. knocking down a mid-range jumper.
Hayes, bounce pass. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping things.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Smith with the defensive effort.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And they're moving it up. Here's Peterson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Back to Hayes. Williamson trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Hayes. And the Pelicans lead by 12. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the key, you just keep going.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Here's McBride. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Peterson the pass to McBride. Gamble covered by Hayes. Here's Gamble. That one falls.
Pelicans lead 47.
Pelicans leading by 10. 1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. Eight for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And New Orleans pushing it up now, up the floor. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 14. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Knox misses. For New Orleans, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half, up to this point, going 7 of 14.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
15 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either. Here's Peterson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils. Ingram and Williamson. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Peterson in the shooting guard position. It's stolen by Barrett. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Peterson, that's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
That's tipped. King outside. Pass to Barrett. Inside. Here's Neesmith. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Peterson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Williamson. Missed inside. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. It's a 16-point game. Takes the turnaround J and off the glass. That one's good. The Pelicans shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Basket good. 27 points for him.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
On your feet, fans. And
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks.
Your Knicks City Dancer. They are great, aren't they?
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pelicans leading by 14.
57-43.
Here's Peterson. Nice D from Barrett. Buries it from 3-point range.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. For the other guys that need to pick it up.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one drops.
First team foul. Number 2.
Good on both. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the 3-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
For 3, Barrett. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Banked in off the glass.
Number 2.
And the Pelicans lead by 12.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And Hayes throws it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss, that's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Clearly a foul.
Zion Williamson. First personal foul.
The first one falls.
King.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Hayes up top to the paint. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
New Orleans ball.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Gets Ingram atop the key. Just 3 to shoot. Ingram drawing the double team. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Really calm action from Ingram. Clock winding down. He still buries it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's King. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. King's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're up by 10. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Look at the stick to what got us here. Kevin will see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Knicks trail by 10. Shot from the wing, and right on target. Good. Kings got 6 here in this quarter. And so here's New Orleans. At one point, they led by 16. Williamson trying to free himself up. No good from the left block. To the middle. It's picked off. And that one is hammered home.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Pelicans.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively. They were able to attack the rim.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Shot clock at 5, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. New York calls timeout. They're behind by 8. 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Let's hear it for your Knicks City Kids.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's King. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7.
King.
And he makes both free throws. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. New York takes timeout. They trail by 6. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Get on your feet. Make some noise. And make some noise for your Knicks City Dancer. Once again, fans, make some noise for your Knicks City Dancer.
26 seconds left in the game. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Number 5, first personal.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
King. And they'll get another chance. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
New York.
And so they foul intentionally.
Number 35. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Number 2 at the line. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up missing both free throws. Here's King. Misses the deep three-point attempt. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.